In 1974, Steven Spielberg thought Jaws might destroy his career before anyone ever saw it. The film that would become Hollywood's first summer blockbuster was drowning in delays, mechanical failures, and a shark that simply refused to work. It wasn't the shark attacking the crew, it was the production itself. At just 27 years old, Spielberg insisted on filming in the real Atlantic Ocean around Martha's Vineyard instead of a studio tank. It was a bold decision, but the ocean quickly became the movie's biggest enemy. Waves ruined camera setups, weather constantly interrupted filming, and equipment broke almost daily. The original 55-day schedule eventually stretched to 159 days, pushing the production far over budget. The film's greatest headache was a 25-foot mechanical shark nicknamed Bruce. Built specifically for the movie, Bruce looked impressive on land, but saltwater destroyed its hydraulic systems. Sometimes it sank, sometimes its mouth wouldn't close, and on many days, it simply refused to move at all. The crew joked that the most terrifying thing on set wasn't the shark in the script, it was the broken shark behind the camera. With his monster unavailable, Spielberg made a decision that changed film history. Instead of showing the shark, he focused on what audiences couldn't see. Floating yellow barrels, a lonely dorsal fin, and John Williams's unforgettable two-note score created suspense far stronger than any special effect. Years later, Spielberg admitted the malfunctioning shark was a blessing in disguise because it forced him to rely on tension instead of spectacle. The pressure became overwhelming. Universal worried about the ballooning costs, and Spielberg feared he might never direct another film if Jaws failed. Yet, the cast, Roy Scheider, Richard Dreyfuss, and Robert Shaw, kept the story grounded in believable characters while the production struggled around them. When Jaws finally premiered in 1975, everything changed. The troubled production became the first film to earn over $100 million at the U.S. box office, transforming Spielberg into one of Hollywood's defining directors and creating the modern blockbuster era. The greatest irony is unforgettable. The movie that nearly fell apart became one of the most influential films ever made. Sometimes, Hollywood's biggest triumphs begin with its biggest disasters. If you enjoyed this untold Hollywood story, subscribe to Icon Untold for more.